got a golden ticket.
That's a winner!
Good morning. We're live here at DraftKings at Casino Queen. John, it is great to see you this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glad to be here, David.
We've been
We got
playing.
some NFL playoffs this weekend, but today we got some college basketball too.
I think is there college basketball 7 days a week?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we got
Friday
college
nights
basketball.
become not much action. We did have the Billikens.
Yeah, that was a good
mythical
game.
Billikens
Yeah.
yesterday. Somebody asked me what a Billiken was. I told them it's a mythical, mythical luck charm. Good
Luck charm. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what else we have today that we've been missing for the last few weeks?
Yeah.
Sitting right to my left and to your guys' right is Russell Sides is back with us. And we made it. We made it. I don't know how we made it, but he did. He was virtual. How do you say it, Russell? Remote. He was remote for the last week, and now that he's back, I can relax and know that everything's going to run smoothly. On the
with
technical
Russell
side.
here, it'll run cool as the other side of the pillow and just as hot as the hot chocolate I had this morning. It'll be great.
All right.
Great.
Some things that we want to integrate in our.
Another thing.
Excuse me, was I talking?
So
I was talking.
We did have a little slate yesterday for college basketball with SLU going on the road to Davidson. That is a good win. You're right.
It is a good win.
They led like wire to wire, I think.
I like that term. That's one of my favorite terms.
Wire to wire?
Wire to wire.
Well, it's
a horse racing term.
Oh, yeah. He gets the horse racing reference, guys. He loves
so you got the Clemson references. I'll use horse racing references.
So, they led wire to wire. Good game by Yuri Collins, the local kid. So good to see him play good. SLU's kind of turning the corner. That was big on them in November coming into the year. They did good for about a couple of weeks, and then they just went down the toilet. Yeah.
What was I saying?
But now they're back. The Billikens are back. They're playing much better the last couple of weeks, so that's good. I had a live play on the Billikens game. It was under 149.5, and then it shot all the way up about the 12-minute mark in the second half. Shot all the way up from 149 to 155.5. So when it shoots all the way up to 155.5, you're thinking not going to have a shot to hit the 149, right? It's going to go way over the 149. Well, when they got around the 6-minute mark, they slammed the brakes on, and I said, we might hit both of them. We might hit the 149 and the 155. Well, they did. It finishes at 142, I believe. So we hit them both. Yuri Collins steps to the line with about 10 seconds left, and I'm thinking, SLU's up 2 at the line. I'm thinking 10 seconds left. Drain them both, kid. He hits the first, and I'm thinking, oh, gosh, here comes Davidson. 3-pointer, overtime to screw me on both ends of it. But they hit the free throw to make it a 4-point game. And when it's a 4-point game, you're good.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you're good. You're a 4-point game, so we are good to go. We hit that one.
Yeah,
so it was a good night. I was on a roll for about 7 of 7. I hit 7 in a row, bam. But thankfully, slammed the brakes on. So, but SLU's coming around. Another team that I've been on for weeks.
Can I say
I've been on the Moving Company, David. The Moving Vans. Who are the guys? No, the Moving Vans, David. The Moving Company. Who's the Moving Company? Tell them.
I forgot.
Oh, come on. Ryder.
Of course.
Yeah, the Broncos.
Right, we're not spending a half hour on Ryder and Colgate today.
The Ryder Broncos, I've been riding the Moving Vans for a while, and they've been good for me. The New Jersey Ryder Broncos. So I hit the under on the Ryder Maris game, and I took Ryder minus the 2 or 3 points. Yeah, so covered both of them. You gotta ride with the Moving Company, David. They'll take you places. So anyway, we had a short slate. We got those Friday games. They're about 11 games. That's it. But today we've got over 100 basketball games today.
Yeah, we're not covering them all. We're not gonna
get to all of them. But we got to give the folks what they want. They want some winners.
They want some winners.
So
yeah, that's what they want. They want winners.
Yep.
Not 100 games. Nobody can keep track of 100 games, except Greg Peterson.
Yeah. Yeah, our man G Unit.
G Unit.
Yeah, Peterson Hoops.
How do you follow him?
Hoops Peterson.
Do you know how you follow him?
Go on
at G Unit 81.
G Unit 81. Yeah.
G Unit
or
81.
Hoops Peterson.
Hoops Peterson.
Part of the Visa network. So yeah, follow those guys.
Yeah. He handicaps every single side.
Yep.
Every single total, and he's profitable. He's one of the few people on the planet that can say that, and it's all documented. So if you want to follow G Unit at G Unit 81 on Twitter, he does post all of his picks, and he's profitable. Every side, every total, and he does it for baseball also. So that's pretty incredible, and we're gonna try to get him back here shortly. Get the crew back, Mr. Chris Klein. We got to get him back for college basketball.
North Carolina Tar Heel back.
Noah Van Bree, who joined us a couple weeks ago on 590 The Fan. You were not with us yesterday on 590, and I had if you guys get a chance, I'd go back and listen. I had a really great conversation with Mike Hasty, about a 20-minute conversation with Mike Hasty, the sportsbook manager here at DraftKings at Casino Queen, and he was fantastic. And one of the things I was texting with him last night when I got home last night about he won his way. It was 70 sportsbook managers around the country, and he's in this contest, and he's in the finals for the weekend, and they all preset their picks in, and it's winner take all. So he's got a shot, if he goes 2-0, to leapfrog and be tied for the lead, and then they'll have some kind of tiebreaker. But he's got a shot at a nice little score here, and it was a lot of fun. Wow. He's already got his picks in, and he got Kansas City. He locked his pick into Kansas City +2. How do you like that? That's a field goal difference. They're -1.5. It's you almost have to take it whether you like it or not.
Yeah, you get that feeling that Kansas City gave that game away last year in the second half.
I'm just saying, talking right now, if you're going to give me Kansas City and 2 points at home, that field goal, right?
Yeah.
All right, here's what I want to get to before I forget what I was trying to say earlier. John has come up with a wonderful idea. I'm giving you a lot of credit here because you did.
As they say, miracles happen every day. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
So Russell and John have got together, and we have something we really wanted to do for a while, and we're going to put in some clips for you, and then we're going to talk about these clips. But one of the things I always like as a gambler is just a way to vent when you take a bad beat in gambling. So we're gonna talk about some bad beats today, aren't we, John?
Yeah, just things that have come up throughout the years that jogged my memory. Some of the worst beats that I can remember, guys. This one goes back a while. This one.
Are we ready? You want to start on it?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
This one goes back.
Okay, here we go.
Well, no. So I'm gonna let you know what clips are first.
Okay. I want to watch.
Before we get to the bad beats, I want to talk about one of the strangest things I've ever seen at a basketball game. There's an Uber Eats delivery guy at the Duquesne Loyola Chicago game. He had a delivery to make, folks. So if we got that clip, go ahead and play it, Russell. So watch him here. Here he comes.
Is the volume on?
Right here. He's like, hey, I got some food for somebody, delivery. Ref's like, hey, after the game, man, after the game. So
what?
Yeah, here he comes, right here.
Well, we're on this one. This is what they're seeing, so we got to go off this one.
Here you go.
Here we go. Let's do it again. Yeah.
Right at the beginning, here's the Uber Eats guy. Just walking on the court.
No way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's it for? Who's the food for?
Apparently, possibly the referee. Look at the referee. The guy's like, I got your food, ref. He's like, hey, man, go away after the game. After the game. I mean, the guy walks on the court.
First of all, that can't be real. He's
game.
Pretending to be an Uber Eats guy. There's no way that's real.
He's an Uber Eats delivery guy.
I mean, I saw the ticket on the bag.
I know. It's a green little Uber Eats sticker.
If you're watching, you got to chat in to see if there's no way. That has to be.
It's a green Uber Eats sticker.
It's yellow. Is it yellow? Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, I got your food here.
That can't be real. That had to be set up.
Next delivery. Yeah, he's got to get to the
next
delivery.
It's like, hey, there's nothing going on here. There's nothing happening.
The guy walks onto the
I gotta get out of here. My hourly rate's going down if he doesn't take it from me. You got to be kidding me. That can't be real.
Yeah.
Right?
He walked onto the court to deliver it.
For those of you watching, you chat in and let us know if you think
the strangest thing I've
that is one of
possibly
the
ever
strangest
seen
things
on a basketball court.
Yeah, I've never seen
I mean,
that.
this is a Division I game. He's Duquesne Loyola.
What year is this?
Just a week ago.
No way.
Yeah, it is. Duquesne Loyola.
Wow.
I had a little play on this game.
Of course you did.
I did. I had Duquesne money line. They had me sweat it out. Loyola was beating them. Duquesne came back and they covered for us, guys.
Well, see, he was there. Uber Eats guy was there to make sure.
The Dukes of Duquesne.
Yeah, yep. They're home. Duquesne's home.
He's hanging out too.
Yeah. He's just hanging out. And the ref, I want to see one more time. The ref, yeah, he tells him to get off the court.
Yeah, he's like, hey, man, yeah.
That is strange.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't know you were doing something.
that's really strange.
Strangest. Yeah, one of the strangest things I've seen on a basketball court. Just blew my mind this
All right, well, thank you, YouTube, for that clip. That is really strange.
Yeah.
All right, I want to talk about, how many we got? We got a lot. Really bad beats.
Yeah, we've dug up some things from the past that we've, some of these I may have had plays on throughout the years, guys. But let's go back to 2021, the Clemson Florida State game. Got that one pulled up right there.
Is this it? The worst bad beat of the
year.
year?
Yeah.
You'll have to.
So
can he see
let me set the stage here, guys. The over/under is 49.5. The line is 9.5. It's 2024, Clemson winning, and they're just kicking the ball off to Florida State with no time on the 1 second left or something, They're going to kick the ball off and just tackle the guy. The game's over, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens here. So as they kick the ball off, again, the line is 9.5, over/under.
Again.
And there's the laterals. We've seen this, the lateral. Mix it up. They originally called it down at the 1.
And he wasn't touched.
Yeah.
He wasn't
well, you don't
touched.
have to be touched in college.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But they called it Barrett Carter down at the guy great linebacker out of Atlanta, Georgia. Barrett Carter is going to be fun to watch in 2023.
So wait, what? Okay,
but,
so now what do they do here? What's going on?
So they challenge it. The game is not over, they say. Hold everything. The game's not over. So they go to the replay booth, and they call it.
And wait, Clemson is minus what?
9.5.
Okay, 9.5.
And they call it touchdown Tigers.
Wow.
Touchdown. So
cover and the over.
It's 30-20.
Wow.
They cover and hit the over on a lateral that they score on, and they originally called down at the 1, and they review a
Let's watch here. I want to see this.
Touchdown. Here comes Barrett Carter scooping it up.
Oh, yeah, he was never down.
He was never down. Right. We're going to call him down at the 1.
Wow.
Hold your horses. Let's review this meaningless play. Which
it was not meaningless.
Well, it wasn't meaningless to the betting line, and it wasn't meaningless to me, because I like to just, just grind it into the Seminole Nation. I like to just grind it into those floors.
What year was this?
2021.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This was
that was the first year of DJ Uiagalelei. So,
wow.
Thankfully, my Clemson Tigers have moved on, and we've got greener pastures at quarterback in Cade Klubnik. I'm excited to see Cade. Can't wait to see Klubnik. Real excited.
Well, you saw a little bit in the ACC championship game.
Oh, did we ever in ACC championship game? Well, we've seen some in the Tennessee game. Everybody will bring that up in the chat, I'm sure. But, Tennessee is kind of an anomaly.
What about the bowl game?
Freshman Tennessee game's bowl game.
Yeah.
So, they had 300 yards of offense in the first half with Cade. You know how many points they had? 3.
Yeah, terrible.
Oh, just they get down to the goal line and just screw it up. But,
yeah.
Nevertheless, the future's bright if you're a Clemson Tiger. We got Cade Klubnik, and his offensive coordinator is TCU's offensive coordinator coming to Tiger Town, Garrett Riley, Lincoln Riley's younger brother. So those guys know how to coach some offense, you think? Yeah. So we got greener pastures going for the Clemson Tigers coming into 23 regardless. So I had to show you guys that beat.
All right. This one is one of my favorites.
Well, this one, guys, this was pre-Y2K. So this was 1999. So we're going back here. But to set the stage on this, before we play this one, the over/under 7.5, David. It's 2-2. This was one
3-3.
No, 2-2 going into the top of the 15th. I watched this as a 14-year-old kid, David.
Okay.
I know
It says
exactly
3-3.
what happened. I know. That's because it went to extras at 2-2.
Okay.
Top of the 15th, they get a run.
Okay.
Bottom of the 15th, they tie it up. That's why.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Regardless,
Okay.
it goes to extras at 2-2. And this was about 3:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, which I was in South Carolina, so that was my time. But I was a huge Mets fan. For those of you that don't know, I grew up a huge Mets fan. Couldn't stand the Braves, and anything in the Southeast is Braves country. So I became a Mets fan because everything the Braves hate the Mets. So
we did talk about this a few months ago, but at least we get to see it now.
yeah, we get to see it.
We get to see it.
3:30 in the morning, I woke some people up in my neighborhood, not intentionally, but I was excited because I was a 14-year-old kid, and my uncle said, all right, if they get back to Georgia, I'll take you to Game 6. He wanted to go anyway. Don't let him kid you. But anyway, he took me to Game 6. I was excited about that. So anyway, over/under 7.5. They go to extras. It gets to 3-3, bottom of the 15th. Keith Lockhart gets a run in the top half, makes it 3-2 Braves. Mets get a run, tie it up, make it 3-3. If you've got over 7.5, you're thinking, no way this is going to hit, right? Because if they're going to score a run, it's going to be 4-3, get the single game over, right? Well, up comes Robin Ventura. Everybody remembers Ventura. They had one of the greatest infields in baseball history, by the way. Ray Ordonez, Robin Ventura, John Olerud, and Edgardo Alfonso. Good luck defensively beating that. But, yeah, here's Ventura. So 3-3 bases loaded. Fast forwarded a little to about 1:40.
Oh, it's raining. I don't remember that. Of course.
Oh, yeah, it was pouring. I remember, yeah.
That was 24 years ago.
I'll never forget it, David. A 14-year-old kid watching this, Mets fan, I was excited. Can we fast forward that, Russell?
Yep.
To about 1:40. Oh, rewind it about 10 seconds. Here we go. Kevin McGlinchey on the mound. People probably don't remember him. I remember it, but. So here comes Ventura's patented swing. Belts it. And we're going back to Georgia. I'm going to Game 6, David. Really excited. So I jump up, run out of the house. I just, I see lights start flickering on in other people's houses.
Did we miss the inside the park?
I'm going to show you what happened.
Oh, okay.
But I see lights start flickering on, and I realize I better go back inside. I'm being too loud. So here's the thing. The official score showed 7-3. See if it comes up as 7-3. There it is. Pause it. 7-3, David. The over hits, right? So you're excited if you got the over.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember what happened.
Yeah. They mob Ventura. They mob the guy on second and first. Shea Stadium's going nuts. And that place would get rocking back in the day. But Shea, before they built that new stadium.
This is terrible.
Shea Stadium was rocking. They just, all they needed was one run to score to end the game to make it official. The only guy to score was the guy on third. Ventura don't score. The guy on first and the guy on second don't score. They woke up in the morning to the official score 4-3.
So
wow!
Please share.
They changed the score to 4-3.
Changed the score.
4-3.
Now you would think it's automatic, right? The home run.
Well, this is 1999.
Okay.
So betting world was a lot different then than it is now.
It's more in the open now, but I think people still bet.
Well, a lot of times, I know here, where, I'd love to come here and at DraftKings, when the over hits, they pay you.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yep.
So.
Well, that game wasn't official, was it? They changed it in the morning?
Yeah.
Throughout the night.
Yeah.
So you would have gotten paid.
Yeah.
Right. And all your losers would have been the under.
Yeah.
Right? What would happen if in the morning you still got your ticket? Would they pay you on the under?
Got to be book specific, I guess.
I imagine they would pay it.
Ooh, that's one of the worst beats of all.
I've heard of situations like that in books where weird stuff has happened and they've paid both sides.
Yeah,
I've heard of that. Depending on the book.
A lot of places,
depending on the book.
A lot of books are very lenient now. Yeah. David, I think a lot of books are leaning more towards the customer service aspect.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking
really are.
This game may, because of what the game was.
Here's a perfect
probably
example.
more. Hold on.
Yeah.
Was more. There's more money on it because of what the game was, but a regular season game, we're not talking millions and millions of dollars, right? But this game,
Game 5 of the
NLCS, these days would have a lot of money bet on it. Exactly. Correct? So finish what happened.
Yeah, so they brought it back to Georgia for Game 6. I'm all excited. I'm going to Turner Field. We're going to be the first team to ever come back from an 0-3 deficit. Mets were down 3-0.
Yes.
They win 1 in Games 4 and 5. Ventura sends them back to Georgia, and they lose Game 6 in the 12th inning on a walk-off hit by pitch. I've got a scar on my left pinky finger to this day. You see that?
Well, I mean, all the hits you hit to the table. No. I'm just saying,
You see this on the end here?
Oh,
is it still visible?
I cannot see it.
You can't?
Oh.
Okay, well.
Here.
Yeah.
Here, you guys, give me a second.
Yeah, let's get the.
Okay, I can see it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited. It's 12th inning, and I'm going to go to Game 7 too. I'm going to stay in Atlanta. I'm going to Game 7, and I jumped up as soon as he was hit by pitch, and my hand just came down on the concrete barrier. You know how when you sit in the outfield, and the concrete, if you're in the first seat in the outfield, the concrete's right in front of you, right? Like the little concrete wall for the outfield. I hit it accidentally and scraped the skin right off my pinky finger.
I don't know if you hit it accidentally.
No, I didn't mean to, bam, I'm going to hit the concrete.
I think he meant to hit it.
But I scraped the skin off of my pinky finger there. Got a scar to this day. That's one of the most, mental sports scars I have, too. I was not a happy camper as a 14-year-old kid. But nevertheless, that was a terrible bad beat. So
okay, we got plenty of them for you.
Yeah, this is another one.
We're gonna go right through them.
Oh, this is another one.
Lay it up for him. Lay it up for him.
So Nick Chubb. That's 4.5. Cleveland minus 4.5 here.
What year? What game?
Last year.
Okay. There we go.
Cleveland minus 4.5. So play it, Russell. Go ahead. This is just, if you had Cleveland minus 4.5, I don't know what to tell you, folks. I have no clue. Watch him. Nick Chubb just, yes, we're going to cover. Run, Chubb, run. And he runs out of bounds.
What could he have possibly been thinking? It's the third quarter. Or no, it's the fourth with a minute left. And you go up
They don't want to give him the ball back.
I understand. But
you're smart.
You go up by 2 scores.
It's smart to run out of bounds. You kneel it, David, and game over.
Either way, you're up by 2 scores.
No, it happened this year where they did that, and the Jets kicked an onside kick and won the game.
No, I'm not arguing it's a smart thing, but why does he have to run so far?
I know.
Right? 10-yard line.
Watch him.
Yeah.
He's going to make it. Yeah. What is
at the 1?
Doing?
At the 1.
Yeah.
At the 1. He couldn't have done it at the 10 or 15 where you're thinking oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm sure he changed his mind and realized.
What I'm saying is all the way. He can't change his mind. I was like, go like this after he already goes in the end zone, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sure he changed his mind if you look.
If that is, I'm going to tell you right now, if that is a first-year player, 3rd or 4th string, he's going in.
That's a painful one.
I'm just saying he's going in. He's absolutely going in.
Painful one to watch, guys.
What do we got going on here?
But let's see. The next one we dug up was I think we got a basketball play that we dug up here.
Giants versus Angels.
Oh no, this is this is brutal here. This would have been the bad beat of the entire year in baseball probably. They go to extras, David. Okay, it's a 1-1 game. The over/under sitting at 10. Okay.
What inning?
Well, they go to extras.
Okay, they go to
1-1.
1-1. They go to extras.
Yeah.
Over/under 10.
Over/under sitting at 10.
Go cash your ticket.
Yeah, go cash your ticket on the under. You're just waiting to hurry up.
Right.
Finish this game 2-1, maybe 3-2, right?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
8-1.
Yeah, that's 8-1,
Kick it off
whatever.
with the right way with Shohei Ohtani on the hill, making his 11th start, which, by the way, is a new career high. Taking on these first-place Giants.
Is that the old Cardinal?
2-2.
And that's Ohtani.
The slider
I remember
that
Jared
time.
Cleveland used to play.
Down goes
So this is recent.
big one.
Yeah, this is too
important
recent.
one,
Never
especially
mind.
you still have options 2-2. 3-2, you have to pretty
All
much
right,
go after
so-
with a fastball. This is a
So,
slider with real
Ohtani's
good
having an
late tilt to
Ohtani
it.
game. It goes 1-1, into the ninth. So there's, Ohtani doing his thing, obviously.
So it's not.
Fast forward it to about, let's see here.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute
It's about
segment.
the 8-minute mark. Keep in mind it goes 1-1 into extras here. And then we
Don't need to see the commercial. Yeah. You guys don't want to see that commercial. All right.
So here we go. Slides into the plate,
All right.
and they reverse it. He's out. That would have ended the game. So they reversed the call. That would have ended the game, and you hit your under. So now you got to live it out some more. It's just 2-2.
That's 3-2.
3-2 with the runner coming in.
3-2 now.
Yeah, just 3-2. You got under 10.
Top of the 13th.
That's all.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
All right. How much time we have left in this clip? Just curious. A minute and a half. Okay. All right. Wild pitch. Another run.
That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, no
4-2. No
4-2.
big deal.
Yeah.
Still got 4 runs.
Yeah, get two
3 to go under.
Yeah, get 2 outs in the bottom half, and we can go home and cash this under.
Now there's 2 outs.
With Ohtani pitching, it was
There's 2
10.
outs. There's 2 outs.
2 outs. Yeah, it's even worse. It's 2 outs.
Oh,
This was the
he
worst
stopped the
beat of
ball, and it's
beat
still
of the
another.
year on an under. Probably.
Safe and safe.
Safe
Wow.
and safe. Yeah.
Safe and safe. Wow. 2 outs. 6-2. You can still close it out.
No problem.
No problem.
Get
Right?
some run,
Yeah.
Get some outs in the bottom half.
Just 1. That's all you need.
Well, so much for that theory,
Yeah, goodbye.
David.
Goodbye.
How about a
3-run
three-run
shot.
bomb
Wow.
to hit the over? And the under betters are crying
in the bottom of the 15th.
bottom of the 15th,
That's gross.
crying a lonely river.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
Right. That is
finishes,
disgusting.
And we cut that
These are
off. That
fun.
was sad.
These are a lot of fun. Well,
Yeah,
they're
that's
they're
just-
not fun at the time if you have money on them.
Oh, if you've got the
But-
under, they're not fun.
Okay, set us up for here. What do we got?
Crying a lonely river.
Kentucky, Arkansas game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was a good one. Kentucky, Arkansas. So this kid just comes up and does what these college basketball players do. In OT, it's
First of all, what's the line? What are we looking at
2.5.
here? Who's 2.5?
Arkansas's favored 2.5.
They're not up. Not up.
No,